click, click. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not, welcome back. Hugs. Bougie kiss. Mwah. Bougie kiss. Mwah. Hey, guys. Okay, before we get any further, I'm just going to get it out the way. If you would like coaching with yours truly or anything else that I offer on my amazing website, you already know, www.lavissumptionprincess.com. As always, please be sure to read the disclaimer in full. It answers a lot of questions that you may have, and it just makes the experience easier for the both of us. Thank you. Love you. Okay, y'all. So this is gonna be a really fun video, and I'm excited to talk about this because if you follow me on Twitter, I have already posted about this. Y'all know that I love to pop in and tell you all about my own personal success stories because I speak off of my own experience of the law, and I love just presenting to y'all my own experiences and successes that I've had through this. And I think that makes it really personable when you see someone that you watch actively experiencing their desires. It's like, okay, she can do it. She's not just making it up or whatever. So y'all seen me talk about plenty of success stories throughout the years here on this channel, here on my YouTube, wherever I decide to post anything. But here's just a little new one. Here is just a fun little new one that I have been enjoying, you guys. Okay. So maybe back in January of this year, 2024, right? I kind of made a decision within myself. Oops, sorry guys. I kind of made an internal decision that I wanted to be spoiled, but I didn't just want to be spoiled. I wanted to come into contact with a person. I'm going to figure out how to word this because I know YouTube be a little sensitive these days. I wanted to come in contact with a specific kind of person who had a specific kind of motive. So for the sake of YouTube safety reasons and, you know, all that jazz, we're going to say a Splenda person. If you wink, wink, catch my drift, right? So I wanted to manifest a Splenda person, more specifically a woman, because y'all know I like women. Okay. So, I wanted to manifest a Splenda woman, and I didn't have, now I'm going to be completely honest with you. I did not have any specifics for what I wanted her to look like, what her age range would be. I just knew that there was going to be a woman that came into my life, okay, that found me very, very beautiful and wanted to spoil me. So I didn't get specific in terms of looks. I didn't get specific in terms of age. I had a natural assumption. Just by default, I kind of assumed that she was going to be older because typically, I guess most people would say that folks who are into this kind of companionship and want to spoil you are a little bit older. Oh, and also I just want to make this clear too. I think that just based off of how I'm obviously approaching the dynamic, y'all can tell that it's not anything inappropriate. Okay. So at any rate, I was like definitely not interested in doing any of that jazz, right? So I started saying this in about, like I said, January. Yeah, about January of this year, I just started telling myself, you know, I have my Splenda mother, I have my Splenda person, I have a sponsor if you will. Now I did listen to a subliminal. There was one subliminal on here. I cannot think of the channel and I cannot think of the title, but I know that I typed in Splenda person, you know, uncensored version. Okay, so sure, whatever. It's not a bad word, but I just don't, y'all know how YouTube is these days. Okay, so I typed that in and there was like a thumbnail. It's a thumbnail of Marilyn Monroe and there's a green background. So if you type that in, you say subliminal and you'll find that one. Okay, you'll find that one. And that was the subliminal that I was listening to. Now I wasn't doing anything because a lot of people asked me questions. How? Just by deciding, y'all, I wasn't wondering. I'm just going to be so completely honest with you. With this manifestation right here, I was not wondering. I was not looking up and down, searching all around, going back and forth. I honestly just was not wavering all too much. And I feel like that is just because when I make decisions based around things, I just like being concrete on my decisions. Okay. That doesn't mean that if you have a doubt that there's anything inherently wrong with that and it's going to knock your manifestation down like a house of cards. Like, you can breathe, it's okay. But there are certain subject matters, like when it comes to money for me, I'm just so actively comfortable with manifesting money because I don't have an emotional attachment to it. I don't really care how it comes to me. I just see it as something that needs me. I see it as something that is addicted to me, right? And in this particular circumstance, I have a natural assumption that I am a very beautiful woman and that I'm a very addictive personality. People like to be around me. And of course, because of that, that tends to be my experience. So I got lucky enough to digitally come in contact with a woman who was very attracted to me and decided that she wanted to take care of me, right? Now, at first, when this happened, I kind of thought that it was a joke, like low key, because it was just so unexpected. But to make a long story short, she essentially winded up sending me $300 to get my nails and feet done. And she was pretty much telling me, you guys, that, you know, she just thinks I am such a beautiful, gorgeous specimen of a woman. Not shocked. And that women like me just deserve to go get their hands and feet done. They just deserve to go get pampered. That's another thing I wanted to mention. When she found me, she fell in love with every element of me, right? When this came from my healthy self-concept, my healthy assumptions about self. She fell in love with my femininity, with the way that I carry myself, with the way that I just am by default. I'm not actively doing anything to make myself appealing. I just am appealing because I am who I am and I decided so. And I want y'all to sit on that for a second, because I think that sometimes I see a lot of people trying to think of ways to make themselves more of something. And the gag is that you are already more of something the minute that you lend your awareness towards it. I did not have to change anything about me to get this kind of treatment. Do you understand what I'm saying? And the reason that I'm bringing that up is because I'm a plus size black woman, right? If I would listen to what the world has to say about me and people that look like me, oh, y'all don't get chosen, oh, y'all can't get spoiled, oh, you gotta lose weight first, you gotta do all these things. This woman loves exactly how I look down to my size. Okay? That's part of the reason. That's part of the reason, according to her, why she wanted to choose me, right? Now, I'm not going to release too many details, okay? I'm not going to release an exact dollar amount, but I'm going to put it like this. I am getting spoiled, okay? Y'all, I met this woman about 2 weeks ago. I have not been paying for anything. I've been getting my groceries paid for. I've been getting my hair and my nails paid for. I've been getting my toes paid for. I've been getting purses. I've been getting flowers. I have been getting all of these things in exchange for essentially nothing other than enjoying it, right? And it's so funny because, like I said, when I posted it to Twitter, so many people were asking me, well, what did you do? What did you do? Y'all want to know what I did? I would sit on FaceTime, and this is no lie. This is no lie, and my best friend can vouch for this. I would get on FaceTime with my best friend, and I would literally just talk to her, and I'd be like, yeah, girl, I got a Splenda mama. I got somebody spoiling me. I got this person spoiling me. This person spoiling me and giving me money and treating me like a princess and all of these things, right? And I literally just would get on the phone with her and say that, y'all. I didn't actively do anything. I wasn't even affirming like off the wall. Like I wasn't. It was just as simple as, I have a Splenda mama. I have a sponsor. I'm going to say sponsor for the rest of this video. I have a sponsor. I have someone who genuinely, thoroughly enjoys treating me like a princess, getting and giving me what I want. And I kept it as simple as that. And guess what? I just kept repeating it. I just kept telling myself it. When it came time to think of it, if it came into my awareness, my thoughts, I'm like, oh yeah, I got her already. Oh yeah, she's already in my life spoiling me. When I tell you, the lady fell into my lap. The sponsor fell into my lap, okay? Fell into my lap. And one of the most, I guess you could say, was kind of unconventional, okay? Right? But here's the thing. And here's another thing. There's another reason why. This is another reason why I love manifestation, okay? This is why I love the law because it's just so perfect. Okay. So simultaneously at this time, I am actively manifesting a certain kind of woman, like a romantic partner, to come into my life, right? And I got very specific in terms of how I wanted her to look. This is the part that I did get specific on, because you know, with your partner, you're like, oh, I want you to look like this, I want you to be like this, right? I got very specific in terms of how I wanted my partner to look. Y'all know what I'm about to say, right? Why does this lady fit the descriptor? She fits the descriptor. And here's the real kicker. Here's the genuine kicker. She's not older. She is someone who is in my age range. She's completely, wholeheartedly in my age range, right? So we have been talking for a little bit of time now. And we have come to the realization that we would like to explore a more of a deeper relationship even with each other. So I got a 2-in-1 with my manifestation. I got the spoiling aspect, the princess treatment aspect, but it also manifested as an SP, as a literal suitor. So I want y'all to understand. I really wanted to make this because I wanted it to just be like lighthearted and exciting and like fun. But I also want y'all to see how perfect and just concise, for real, that manifestation can be. In my mind, I was going to get these two things separately, which still would have been fine. Which still would have been fine with me. There would have been nothing at all wrong with that experience at all. I would have had no complaints, right? But it's cool to see how it manifested as like this joint component. It was like, okay, the manifestation said I'm gonna come to you in one piece. I'm gonna come to you whole, and I'm gonna have a duality to me where I'm what you want on this side, and I'm also what you want on this side. And again, I didn't actively do anything. I am just deciding. I'm deciding that both of these things exist for me in my experience. And it came into my experience being both of those things in one. How fun is that? How exciting is that? It's just a fun time, okay? So like I said, I just really wanted to come on here and give you guys just like this fun, lighthearted story / success story. And I kind of wanted to just put a pep in your step. And I wanted to put emphasis on the fact that like, I didn't do any hard work, you guys. I didn't drive myself crazy as it pertained to the SP aspect or to the sponsor aspect. I just wanted to have fun. I just told myself I deserve to have fun. I deserve to experience these things. And I know that the minute I lend my awareness towards something, it is taking up space in my reality the way that I want it to be. It fell into my lap. When I tell you guys, I did not go actively looking for this person. I did not go on a wild goose chase. I didn't even join a dating app. She found me. She found me. And it is literally just that simple, okay? So just stop stressing. Do not make this such a stressful dynamic for you. Have fun with manifestation. Relax. Do what I did. Call a friend. Call a friend and say, I have a sponsor and they're paying for my trip and they're buying me this and they're buying me that. Or, you know what? Text yourself. I text myself sometimes, or write in the comment section of my video. I don't care. If you want to vaunt in my comment section, it can just be that simple. I know that everyone like loves to think of manifestation as like this super layered process, because you know, we think that there's so many moving parts that we have to control. When you calm down, and I said this on Twitter the other day too, when you calm the hell down and you just allow yourself to have fun, it comes right into your experience. It comes right into your experience because you're not efforting. You're not driving yourself crazy. You're not giving yourself away to something. You're just allowing yourself to experience something as true, even if you feel like you can't see it. You're just allowing yourself to experience it as true. I didn't question this. I didn't. There's certain subject matters that I don't question. Money is one of them. It is just it's very easy for me to experience money. It's very easy for me to manifest money. And that is a good assumption to have. If that's not an assumption that you have, I would work on that. I would decide that that's an assumption I have about myself. So it made this quite easy for me. And just because I didn't essentially see it in my 3D in 2 days doesn't mean that I decided I didn't have it. I was just like, okay, I have it. I decided that I was seeing it in the 3D. I don't instill any separation between what it is that I would like to experience and what I have. To me, that's boring. I don't want to be the type of person that's like, yeah, I have it up here, but I can't see it. I just decided that I saw it. And guess what happened? I saw it physically and in my bank account. So yeah, like I better literally see all of y'all with some type of sponsor this summer. Who's getting a sponsor this summer? It's hot girl summer. Like, come on. Like, we're going on trips and stuff. Like, we're having 2 tons of fun. And you could get like me and manifest a sponsor / SP. Now your SP is just your full-time sponsor. Why not? Okay, I'm going to wrap it up here, y'all, because I need to go ahead and make some freaking dinner, okay? As always, make sure that y'all follow me on Twitter at It's Her Universe, duh, okay? And also make sure that you're following me on TikTok and Instagram. If you're not, we finna nuck if you buck, okay? It's at TiffriahGrande for both. And also follow me on my Law of Assumption Insta. It is just Law of Assumption Princess, duh. And until next time, you know that I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Switching never sessions for you.